Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Sabita and each week I'm going to be going through a sticky maths problem, something that one of my students has really struggled with. So this week we're looking at a ratio problem. So it's from MathsWatch and you can see that my student has got all these questions right and they've really struggled on this particular one. They've had 4 attempts and now they've come to me for help. So I've gone through it with them. So I'm going to do the same with you guys now. So it's a calculator question. So make sure you've got your calculator to the ready and please feel free to stop the video now and have a good go at the question before I go through it. Okay, it's always better to have a go yourself than just watch somebody else. So anyway, I'm going to make a start. Okay, so I'm going to read the question and we're going to tick off bits that we can go through. So let me just go to my little annotate. Okay, lovely. Okay, so the question says, P is a rectangle with length 40 centimetres and width X. So there it is. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. Q is a rectangle with width Y, and there it is below. So that's done as well. Right, so here's the main part of the problem. The length of Q is 25% more than the length of P. So let's deal with that one first. So P is 40 centimetres. We could either find 25% and add it on, but it's a calculator question. So we've gone from 100% to 125%. So as a decimal, that's 1.25. So you put that in your calculator, which I'm going to do now, 40 times 1.25. Yes, I can do it in my head, but we all make mistakes. So let's use the calculator. So that gives me 50 centimetres. So that means Q has a length of 50 centimetres. Okay, so we've done that one. Brilliant. Okay, the area of Q is 10% less than the area of P. So let's write the areas on the actual diagrams. So the area here, length times width, is 40x centimetres cubed. Centimetres squared. And then Q, the area, is 50 times y, which is 50y centimetres squared. Get that right, Elisaveta. Okay, so let's write that as a ratio. So P to Q. So the areas are 40x to 50y. Okay, right, let's look at the percentages now. So we've looked at that part, the area. Let's look at the percentages. So it's telling us that Q is 10% less. If it's 100% up here, it would be 90% down here. So 100% as a decimal is just 1. Okay, 90% as a decimal, divide by 100, 0.9. Okay, now we need to do something with this. Now, if I just break this problem down, so sometimes in maths, if you don't like the numbers that are being used because you're not sure what to do, break it down into nice, easy numbers. So if I had the ratio of X to Y was, let's say, 2 to 4, okay, and I was asked to put this together, okay, I can cross multiply, and I'll show you why in a second. So if I cross multiply, that's telling me that 4x's is equivalent to 2 y's. Okay, let's think about that. Does it make sense? So 4x's, so x is 2, 4 times 2 is 8. Is that equivalent to 2 y's? 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, so that's how we can pluck out equations if we're asked to in another question. If we cross multiply, we get a nice little equation linking x and y, and it does work. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same here. We're going to cross multiply to link these two ratios together. So 40 times 0.9 on your calculator. In fact, I'm going to do it. 40 times 0.9 is 36. So that gives me 36x. 1 times 50. I think I can do that in my head. 50y. Okay, let's see if we can simplify that. So they're both even numbers, so we can divide both sides by 2. So that's 18x and 25y. Now, think back to here, this one here. When we've got to this stage, so it's looking pretty similar to what we've got here now, 18x and 25y. So here, The ratio is not 4 to 2, is it? It's the other way round because we cross multiplied. So the ratio here, which my student put, is not 18 to 25, it's 25 to 18. So that is my final answer. Now, if I've got time, I'm going to check it works. I'm going to plug this back in. So let's have a look. That's the X and that's the Y. So let's have a look and see if it works. So 25 is there and 18 is there. Let's work out the area. 40 times 25 is 1,000. Aha. So it's 1,000 centimeters squared. And then 50 times 18 is 900. How kind are they? Centimeters squared. Can you see the area of Q is 10% less than the area of P? So we know we're right. Happy days, well done. I hope you understood a bit of that. I hope you had a good go. I hope you actually got it right by yourself, but if you didn't, I hope that helped you. Anyway, I will see you next week. If anyone's got any requests of what they'd like me to go through, or send me a question to go through, we can do that next week. Okay, take care. Bye.